We are live. Wow. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy morning, happy afternoon or evening, wherever you are. We are so happy to be here with you today. My name is Chua, and I have my business partners here, Lisette and Anders, all the way in Spain. Today, it's another beautiful Friday with another episode of Business Talk and Coffee with us. And the reason we're doing, I forgot my coffee. Oh my God, again. Okay, you need to bear with me now because I forgot my coffee. Okay. And every week we come on here to just share with you a little bit about us, about our business, what we're doing. And we have been bringing guests on every week to inspire you, to motivate you, where we talk about different kind of topic that's very uh, related to our business and also in life as well. So, Lisette and Anders, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we are talking about mindset, which
Yeah.
is a very important key when you are an entrepreneur overall, and definitely when you are an online entrepreneur.
I would say the most important.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
great.
yeah. So we
So,
are looking forward to this.
yes, and we have a special guest. She's a dear, dear friend, sister for me, you know, and Coach Ellie. She's in Spain as well. Let's just bring her on and let her share a little bit about herself. Hi, Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How are you
Welcome.
doing?
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Fantastic.
great. First of all, thank you, Ellie, for coming here, bringing your beautiful smile. And, we are so lucky and so happy to have you with us. So please, just before we get into the topic, please share for us or about yourself or for all the followers as well.
Yes, thank you. It is a privilege to be here. Thank you, guys. And my name is Ellie. As Toa mentioned, I live in Spain right now, and I'm a wife. I am a mom to 5 fur babies. I love traveling. I love a good wine and a good food. That's one of the reasons we are in Spain. That's for sure. And in my previous life, I've done many different trades, like, master of so many, no, what jack of so many trades and master of none. I've been a financial manager in one of the 5 major banks in Canada where I used to live before. I've done real estate. I had traditional businesses before. So I come from a multi-level kind of a background and experiences. And now I'm a digital business owner and have a beautiful online business that we all do together, and very humble and happy to be here.
Wow, that when you tell us what you have been doing before, it seems like you have had a very long life, but you are so young.
Not sure so young. I sure act like one,
Very
but
young.
I'm coming almost to half a century. But that was just few of the things I've done. I actually had a very full life from the age of 19 when I left home and being on my own, traveling around, doing all sorts of things. I've literally done from driving a limousine and, work in a dental lab. And I've owned a mechanic shop, and yet I had no idea of what I'm doing.
What?
Own a spa. I've done aesthetics. Like, oh my God. I've been around the block a few times and back. That's for sure.
This
That
is
is
show us. Sorry, that's it.
sorry, that's some resume. I mean, that's you've been doing everything.
I sure hope so. I think at least when I was younger, I thought I could do everything. But you always learn with the price as well too. But it's all part of life and growing and experience. So yeah, definitely been around for sure.
Very
Wow,
good.
wow. So we're gonna dive into our topic today. This is something that we are so passionate about, and we know it's very, very important for anything in life, especially in the business as well. We're going to talk about mindset, why mindset matters. So, Ellie, would you like to share with us a little bit what's your thought about mindset?
Sure. I mean, as you guys know, this is a topic I'm quite passionate about. We do talk often about
That's why you're here.
Thank you. And I'm happy to talk about this topic because, you know, it has taken me quite a while to get where I am as well. And it's still a journey, ongoing journey. You know, we don't get fixed overnight. We don't conquer our mind chatters or problems that we had overnight. And it's certainly an ongoing journey. But why the mindset is so important is because everything we desire in our outer world starts from inside world. Anything, doesn't matter if it's a happy relationship, if it's a health, if it's finances, whatever that is, any changes that we seek starts from inside out. And that starts from our own mindset, how we perceive things, the language we talk. Most of us don't even realize throughout the day the language we speak about ourselves, how negative that is. So it's so important to be aware of all that, because that is the reality we create. And, you know, they say whatever you do today takes 28 days to see the results of that. That's how long it takes to basically get that muscle on your brain going. But at the same time, when you do say or do something negative, that's how long it's going to last as well too. So that's why it's so important to be mindful about what we say and how we think. And majority of the business successes are 80% mindset, 20% mechanic. You know, we all can at some point learn the technical side of things, whether we are experienced or not, but we all can go through training and learn the technical side of things. But mindset is what drives us throughout the day, throughout the difficulties. And like I said, I'm no expert in it. I have my days, my, you know, my down days and up days. And some days I have to get the hang of my thoughts or my emotions and tell myself, why are you really feeling this? Or why are you really saying this? Just to dig deeper. And usually it's not very pretty when you have to face the ugly truth. But at the end of the day, if we are looking to achieve the results we are looking for, we do have to work on ourselves first and foremost before we can see success anywhere else. And to me, that's really an important part of everyday life. Doesn't matter what we end up doing.
Yeah, I can only agree with that. You know, when I grew up, I didn't, you know, you were never taught about mindset in school, right? You were taught about just, you know, doing this and that, and then to get a good degree, to get a good, you know, education, to get a good job, but not really like mindset really matter. And I found, I realized it just a couple of years ago, you know, when I stopped blaming other things around me, you know, and just looking into myself, like you just said, Ellie, and start working on myself. I just realized my life improved so much, you know. No, not just as a business owner or a mentor or a coach, but also as a mom and as a wife, as a daughter as well, you know. And, you know, when you improve and when you transform into something more positive, other people can benefit from it as well. So that's why it's so important.
Yes, I can only agree. I can also say that we are pretty slow coming on this mindset thing, because we are very happy people, and we are grateful for so many things. I've been grateful for my fantastic life, basically my whole adult life, and you know, but I haven't really understood the width of it. So it's first when you start reading about it and start thinking more about it and thinking more actively about it. And we have done that. And yes, like you said, you actually feel, I just feel so much more happy because I realize how much we have. And just, well, basically just from growing up where we grew up, we were privileged and had so much things that we took for granted. But then you start traveling and you start seeing that, you know, it's not the same in every country. It's huge difference in different parts of the world, and then you realize how privileged you were as a child, or, you know, we got everything we got, like clean water and electricity and school and everything like that. So when you start thinking about those things, I think you become more happier when you realize how good life you have. And that's just some of the things, but I think it's good to think about that. And also, like you said, Ellie, stop talking so badly to yourself, because I would never say things to someone else that I can say to myself. And I mean, I'm not much worse than the other and than my friends, and I would never say things like that. So I think that's really important to start being nicer to yourself.
Yeah. And I think sometimes we do that without thinking that we are doing it, you know. So when we
Yes.
start working ourselves and, you know, realizing, okay, and be aware of how we are talking to ourselves, that's how we can stop it and turn it into something positive. Because otherwise, it's gonna just go like automation, right? Oh,
Yeah.
you are not good at this at all. You suck, or anything like that. I remember how normal it was in my head before, you know, and it turned out to be my reality. I did believe that I was a bad mom. I couldn't take care of my two kids. It was really dragging me down. I was in a point of my life that I realized, if I don't work on myself, this is gonna tear our family apart, you know. And that's how important mindset is.
Yeah.
And now we know we agree on how important it is, but let's just share a little bit, what do you do in your daily life to improve your mindset, to grow your mindset?
Yeah, and Toa, just to go back a little bit in what you both ladies said, it's so important because a lot of it is to do with our upbringing.
Mm,
See, I grew up in Middle East, and I grew up during the revolution and the war time. So the country situation was really bad. The dad was very abusive. So I was raised my whole life being told that as a woman, I have only two places to be: kitchen and basically bedroom, for the lack of word. And that self-confidence was ripped off from the childhood, from you thinking as a woman especially you're allowed to achieve anything bigger in life. And when you grow up with the same mindset, you know, we
mm,
are vibration being. And go back to the question you had, that how we change it or what practices we do, we have to understand we're vibration being. That means any kind of vibration on any given time we put out in the universe will just match that vibration back to us. Now, if we constantly speak negative things or think negative thoughts, and again, we are human, these things do happen and it's okay. But as
mm,
long as you're aware of it, to kind of make a shift on saying, okay, wait a minute, where am I going with this? Who am I punishing? Am I just taking a rat poison hoping somebody else to dies? You know, so it's
mm,
really important. Like I start my day nowadays with meditation. That does center me. That is a big part of me doing work on myself. You know, not all the meditations are coming out great. Some days they are like this. You keep
mm,
have to, literally have to tell my mind middle of meditation, shh. Like I literally have to shush myself. So that is a challenge, ongoing challenge. Like I said, I think personal growth and development is ongoing till end of our life, regardless
yeah.
of how good or bad we are at it. Is never a journey that ever stops. We constantly evolve and grow. And you know, doing the meditation, doing things that you love throughout your day, so you're not just grinding life. You know, most of us
Mm,
get up in the morning, go to the job we hate, come back home and just do the chores we have to, go to sleep to get up to do the same thing the next day. So finding that little time to center yourself and also do something that makes you happy. And
mm,
excuse me, gratitude for me is also big. I start my day the minute I wake up. I open my eyes. I'm grateful that I have given a gift of another day. Just that alone. And end of the day, I go to bed with writing down everything that I'm grateful for, whether it's for me, my team, my spouse, my family. This constant gratitude keeps you in a higher vibration. And again, when you are in a higher vibration, you attract things that are in higher vibration. And as a result of it, your life keeps getting more improved. As a result of it, like Lizette says, you find yourself more and more happy and upbeat, even though she was happy with her life, but she's experiencing a deeper sense of happiness because she's attracting more of things in life because of her vibration. So it's so critical to understand we are not doing anybody any favor by forgetting about ourselves, how we talk about ourselves, and what vibration we choose to show outside, put in the universe. And like I said, law of attraction. We attract, law of attraction works good or bad every single time, right? No matter what we put out there. So it is like I said, it's a work in progress, but it's a choice that we have, and that's something we have to do every day.
Yeah, I love when you say that it's a choice that we have, and that is something you should be very grateful as well, that you can have that choice to do that, right? To have the time to work on yourself. And my journey started a few years ago, and I dive right in because I knew I need to do that. So I dive right in, and I read books. I follow motivational speakers that uplift me and inspire me to, do more work on myself. And so my routine in the morning is almost like you, Ellie, start with meditation and gratitude journal. I love taking walks in nature. I do exercise. And lately I've been taking cold shower as well, because cold shower just show me that I can be persistent, I can be resilient, and I can do everything. After a cold shower, you like have a lots of energy. You feel like, okay, I can take this day,
You're up.
Yeah. So I really recommend everybody to do it. Take a cold shower. I love the cold shower. Before you go into the cold shower, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know that when you want to do something, you know that it's gonna be good for you, but you really don't want to do it, but you do it anyway. The feeling afterwards, that's what you get from a cold shower, and that's remind me every day to do it anyway, because the feeling afterwards is it's stronger and better than the fear and the that part of you that don't want to do it. I all every day I still have 2-3 more seconds. Well, I don't want to do it, it's too cold, but you do it anyway.
You're right. Well, you said it well in that, you're training your mind. You're telling your mind, in spite of your fear, in spite of your uncomfortableness, you're going to do this. And when you tell your brain and your fear section of your brain that you don't control my day, I'm going to do it in spite of what you're telling me, that is what is getting you through anything else, because your mind is already prepared that fear is not where the decision maker is. I am. And that's how you train yourself and work on yourself. That is really good.
And after a while, you get addicted to the feeling after the cold shower, and you want to have it every day.
Because it's nature. You go to gym, you don't expect to have muscle the same day. You go repetition, and before you know it, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So
I have got in there, because when I go to the gym, I do expect muscles the same day. And then I only go like once, and then I'm sitting there wondering, it didn't really work.
I guess that's part of the mindset work.
No,
but
we also, sorry.
Go ahead.
We also do the gratitude journal every morning, and also taking a walk up in the mountains, and it's just beautiful. And also there, after doing this gratitude, you actually appreciate it even more, the nature around you. And today the clouds were like below us, and it's just beautiful. And you appreciate everything so much more, I think, when you realize all the little miracles around you. So and look at him and take it in.
Absolutely.
So,
From people might think, oh, my life sucks. Everything is bad. I don't have a job. I don't have this. All the things that they feel like they have nothing to be grateful for. But, we always have something to be grateful for. And that is the breath we take, the clean water we have, the fresh air we have, the freedom we have, the roof on top of our head, the food in our belly. There is always something to be grateful. So even in our darkest day, again, that goes back to mindset. Choose to see the positive and the good in our life, even in our darkest day. So then the dark days will eventually turn to light days. The the day will come after night. But if we choose to see it, if we choose to work on it, otherwise, that's so important. Mindset is something that we can talk forever about it. I'm so passionate about it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we need to have you back on again soon again, and then we can continue on this chat, right? Because it's, as Ellie say, we all are very passionate about it, and it's so important for every area of our life. So we can talk about it forever. But the nuggets that we can get from today from Ellie right now is, she's working constantly on her mindset every single day, on her own personal growth, with meditation, with the gratitude journal, all of that. So, if I'm just one trying to say it's so important that we all need to, dive into it, to, know our inner self, work on our inner self, to be able to feel happiness in the little thing in life, right? Then that's gonna help us to move forward in life so much better, so much easier, effortless. I have to say, in the days that I feel like I'm empowered, I didn't care about the challenges that I'm facing. I know that I will overcome that in somehow. And that's what we need to live life, basically. So thank you so much, Ellie, for being here. It has been great. You are such an inspiration for all of us. And we're so happy and lucky to have you. You know that, right?
You know that.
Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm so, like I said, humble and happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And yes, I look forward to more of this for sure.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you have any questions to any of us, please just leave it in the chat, in the comments below, and we will get back to you. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Go and work on your mindset. You can do anything if you have a growth mindset. Go for it. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Have a good
Bye.
weekend. Bye.
Bye.